Hello everyone, welcome to the John Deere 266 at Talladega. Here, the second race of the Koopafan Cup Series race season 11 in season 1. We know the lineup, but we're going through it and we have, alright, so in the first row we have Lonnie. Oh wait, I just realized I'm running the wrong cars. I'll get that fixed. I believe this is due to the fact that they already had the cars there. Right, here we go again. So, on the front row we have Cherry Labonte and Sonic the Hedgehog. On the second row we have Dale Hudson and Kevin Grubb. The third row we have Ken Schrader and Koopa Troopa. Fourth row we have Hideo Fukuyama and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Fifth row is Kevin LePage and Marcus Shepard. Sixth row is Elliott Sadler and Jimmy Spencer. Seventh row is Ricky Craven and Romani Williams. The base car has not wrecked, which is nice because they wrecked yesterday. Just trying to get us to the green flag. This one's gonna be a long day. The green flag is already waving. Drivers are getting more prepared. And we're going racing here at Talladega. I'm expecting this time to be Sonic Kevin LePage's race. They always seem to win here. Here we go. Alright, Terry Labonte has led the first 3 laps of the race. Alright. Hideo Fukuyama. He still has yet to win. He is the last driver to win. And he battled Kevin Grubb here to fix that problem. Alright. Looking really good. Oh, Craven has the lead. Oh no, this is gonna end badly. Yep, Hideo Fukuyama is around, and the rest of the field decides to get involved in this wreck. Morgan Shepherd has a flip. Looks like Kevin LePage was already damaged. Craven got into the lead very quickly there. Going over there by time. Halfway mark the race. Let's do it. Let's see if Craven got. Right. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s already in the lead. Which new? He just seems like a victim of circumstance. He's just always stuck at the top due to starting in that lane. Oh no. Oh no! This is the first big one at Talladega today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes into the catch fence. Kevin LePage is flipping over wildly. And only 6 cars cross the start-finish line cleanly, without being involved in the wreck. I don't know if every... Yeah, we've had a few wrecks already in the. We've had two big crashes already in the John Deere 260. Alright. You look away for 5 seconds and you see Jinx away for a little bit and you see Ricky Craven spinning out and he's wrecked his car and that car's day is almost done. Hey, at least he can drive it away. His team could find that missing body panel and just put it back on. And then you look away from the main pack and there's a big crash. We got another yellow here today at Talladega. Oh my. Oh. Alright, let's go! Good day with her leaving here. I wonder if Dale Earnhardt Jr. could realistically win this race. Honestly, had a really good run near the end of yesterday's race. It's just that the middle pack fell apart and there was just no recovering afterwards. Who's got it? Oh no, we got a big crash! Another big one here at Talladega. Great record points by the 20 and 89 though. Pretty sure the 20 just got the memo. Pretty sure Koopa there just got the memo to keep his car clean throughout this entire race. It doesn't matter where you finish. Just have every car you have now in great condition. Yeah, the John Deere 266. Yeah, it's looking like this could be showing of all for the ages for the 20. Least amount of wrecks being involved in the least amount of wrecks. Although this is just 14 laps of 100. Alright. Terry Labonte. I believe he's on the longest win streak of the series. So he's definitely looking to get a win at a speedway like this. He's just wishing that whenever it's 3 to go, they do a restart or something. Instead of just racing to the win. Yeah, just one little car spins, hits the wall, can't continue. Reset with 1 lap to go, and he leads the whole lap and wins. That's specifically why we just have it go on. To stop the cars that start in the front from just taking over the race. Only a few laps to go. Alright. So Terry Labonte got back into the lead. That's nice to see. Given the page, possibly the best driver here. Oh, Talladega decides to make a pass below the double yellow line, which is fully legal, by the way. You could pass directly in the infield if you really wanted to. You could pass on the. You could go straight through the pits to win the race. All you gotta do is just finish, finish, finish. I expect for Kevin LePage to have a very long time, spend a very long time in the lead. Oh no, we got a spin! Oh, this is a bad one. This is gonna be a bad crash. Kevin Groves around. Will the yellow have to come out? Yes, it will. Kevin Grubb has locked up the brakes and cannot move. And well, looks like LePage is going to be leading the lap back to the line. Alright, this will be one of many laps for the page. Up at the front. I mean, yeah, it looks bleak now, but he's almost always gonna get back up there. I don't know what they give him for. Oh no! It's possible because he's the only one running the fusion. It's special treatment by Ford. As Craven gets destroyed. Luckily, he is willing to continue. Just has to make it across the line, though. But we are still green. This is gonna be a really, really questionable finish for me. We're pushing 95 to 89. No, we're pushing 89 degrees right now here at the track, I believe. I think the track's gonna start melting in a bit. Alright, that's fine. Higher to Craven there. And he's still going. So you gotta appreciate that. Alright. Ted Schrader's in the lead. Oh my goodness, we're going 5 wide right now. This is not good. Oh, and we almost had a wreck. Alright. There's Elliott Sat, they're taking the lead. Oh, and you look away and you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. spinning out. Before just being slammed into the wall. Yeah, there was no getting through that. And well, the caution is finally out. Craven ran his car into the wall. I believe he was just looking for a way out of it. Because of how far behind he was and how terribly it handled. Now, Cooper was just trying to turn the 61. He was trying to gain some fans there. And also get payback for the time he spun him out a few laps ago. As we were going 4 wide there. Oh! I did not realize he was still on the track. I'm sorry everyone, the yellow was already out. And this can only end so badly. What a great save by Ken Schrader though. Just driving away from it. And Cooper's car is just completely clean. Again. Despite being involved in that wreck, his car is still clean. Still using the same one as lap 1. Oof. Yeah, it's looking really good out here. Before we hit lap 30, we are on minute 33 minutes. Alright, there we go. Oh my. Oh no, we're gonna have a big crash. Oh, another wreck for Sonic. And he leaves this wreck the most damaged out of anyone involved. Luckily, he pulls off the track. I don't know if he's coming to a stop or not. Yes, he is. Oh no, we were just about to reset. And then we have a big crash. Who's going around? Oh no! Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s around. Alright, on the radio, Kevin LePage is saying he did not hit him. It was clearly obvious he did. Luckily, Junior was able to get back going again, so we are still green. It's just that he's going to be in the back for a little bit until the next caution comes out. Oh no! Oh man. Oof, another wreck. Oh man. Cooper wrecks his first car today. After keeping his whole entire race clean. He wrecks the front end of his own car trying to avoid a spin. Goes through a tandem drafting. It's already too late, the yellow's already out. Alright. Yeah, this is looking really good. Oh, and back-to-back wrecks for the number 20. Luckily, it's only a little bit of damage, the same amount as the first one, so those cars can be repaired, possibly even used again near the end of the race. Alright, there is the 66 of Hideo Fukuyama. He's doing decently here at Talladega. He's almost always in contention. Oh my. Oh my, the whole entire back of the field had to get involved. This is great news for Koopa because he fell behind. And he's actually tried pushing Kevin Grubb. I don't think I've ever seen Jimmy Spencer win at Talladega. I've only really seen him win at Daytona. But yeah, the John Deere 266 could be the first ever win for him at Talladega. Although, if the 66 plays his cards right, this could be his first win ever. Sorry about that. It looks like Terry Labonte is gonna hold on to the lead for at least this one lap. Cooper's just hoping to not have to wreck any more cars. As it turns out, Dale Earnhardt Sr. would end up just pulling ahead of him. Alright. Whoa! 3 cars, 5 cars are around. Oh, the entirety of the back half of the field is wrecked. Alright. Luckily for the 20 team, they did not wreck another car, but a lot of cars just ended up wrecking. Wait, it looks like everyone continued. They're just now all split up into different packs. This has happened before. I was not expecting it today. Alright. Oh no! Oh! Oh my! That wall back here did not have safer barriers on it. I'm pretty sure about half the field now is damaged. Oh, Hideo Fukuyama flipped over. Well, not really. A sizable chunk. Around 4 or 5 do, though. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. Alright. Oh! Oh, it's a big one. Another big one here at Talladega. Cooper just drives straight through like it's nothing. He was pushing and didn't receive any damage. Shepard's crashed. Oh! Dale Earnhardt Sr. really just wanted to wreck Elliott Sapper there. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this. Yeah, we're gonna be late, if anything. If we can complete this race in 2 hours, then I'll be happy. If not, we'll have to hold back the race for a little bit. Let's see who this cat is. Right, Cool's finally decided to move down to the bottom. He's just really looking to save his equipment in these races. Never really wants to run out front. At this point, that's what I believe, because he hasn't said anything about these kinds of races. That's just what I'm assuming because of how unfortunate his situation gets. So I'm just being abandoned most of the time on the track. Alright, 66 will battle the 61 for this lap. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh crud. We got a big spin. Kevin LePage is slipping over. Morgan Shepherd's involved. Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s involved. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s involved. And Terry Labonte's also caught up in this mess. Alright. Alright. I wonder if you could see Dale Earnhardt Sr. win this race. It's always a possibility. Oh! Man, that was close. I look up and I just see Ken Schrader almost lose it on the backstretch. But he saves it and he blocks off Kevin LePage, who almost wrecked him. Alright. Yeah, this Pontiac over here doesn't seem in the front a lot, but whenever he does, boy does he show off. Times. There we go. There we go. Once the time changes, the grip will also change. I don't know which grip they had last night. They very clearly did not have a lot of it, since they were producing very slow laps. Here we go, we got Ricky Craven leading the lap. It's Pontiac versus Pontiac for the lead now. Oh, and the rivalry between Koopa and Sonic has hit a new part to this series. And he's still going, he's still shoving him into the wall. Oh no! Hideo Fukuyama may have gained some fans today for wrecking the page like that. I believe a tire must have gone down on the 41 there. Or at least one of the cars had their tires go down. Alright, teammates are battling for the lead. Alright. It's time for the pit stop. It'll be 5 minutes as always. Alright, we're back. This is the second part of the John Deere 266. You will find out who had the fast pit stop a little later. Or I mean after the race. We'll have to review the footage. I wonder what we're gonna try to do. Alright, I'm excited. Alright, so you're seeing the 36 of Kent Schrader in the lead. Oh man. Just completely destroyed. Oh my. Here we go. Oh man, they just ran over a tire left on the track from Dale Jr. They had just gotten those placed, man. Luckily, the pit crew is looking to get it once the caution is over and place it back on the car. Do they roll out a new one teams? To repair. Oh! Ken Schrader decided he wanted to earn some fans, but he ended up causing a big wreck. His main target was able to get away without any damage whatsoever. Oh, there's the third car for the number 20. Morgan Shepherd got to the lap though, so that's nice. Oh yeah, the time has already changed. I mean, the clip will change as well. Here we go. Terry Labonte has the lead. He's gonna try to pass. No. Alright. Let's see who's gonna get this win. Right here. I mean, who's gonna win the 64th lap on 4-lap bonus? But Page's team needs it because they don't have any big investors or anything back in the team at the moment. Can barely find anyone that wants to be involved in the team. Alright, Terry Labonte's going for this 64th lap bonus. Right. Oh no! Big crash just going to the left. Look at the money. It's possibly the biggest wreck I've seen all day and possibly this entire series so far. In terms of just big clumps of cars. But Terry Labonte was able to get it. It's a great event by Terry Labonte and his team. I don't know what they're gonna try to do here. It looks like Kent Schrader is the next car in line to take the lead. Oh man, it's not good. Oh, another big spin. Multiple cars hit the inside and outside wall. That's the fourth car today for the number 20. Luckily, all of his cars have been drivable. So all they gotta do is just find that other wheel and then they'll probably just get the car back ready to go in the garage. Oh yeah, second they respawn, I'm gonna crank it up. Alright, it's time for the crank it up segment of today's race. Be back in a bit. we are back from that interesting cranking up segment for the final 20 laps of the John Deere 266, which just had a rough day all day. Nothing good has come out of it other than avoiding a few wrecks and not damaging his car a few times. Because not only did he damage your car so badly that it didn't even continue. That's what I'm assuming, because I couldn't find it on the cameras. Whoa, we got a spin! Here's Sonic around. And the best plate drivers. Luckily, there's no way it stays green the whole way through. You know, most likely be Kevin LePage's race anyways. But, sorry. Oh, Kevin goes around. Almost goes around. Morgan Shepherd has damage, and he gets some more. As he spins around, he almost takes out Jimmy Spencer there. Oh, this will actually put us under yellow. But yeah, what I was trying to say is, not only did Cole wreck one of his cars to the point where it didn't even finish a lap, from what we could see, he actually spun out right near the end of it. It would have had to rely on a caution, which he did get, to completely get back into contention. Alright. This is pretty good. Alright, what is he gonna try to do here? Still gonna try to do in the 3. Probably just give it up to 61. And 61 would give up his position. Move to the middle. Look at Sadler go! He takes the lead. Out from Craven. It kind of feels like Ken Schrader just wins once in a blue moon. It's unexpected, but it does happen. It's close. He could have fit in there. He could have just fit in there. I believe he just didn't want to risk it. Kevin LePage is in the back at the moment. Alright, Craven needs another lap. That's nice to see. He's hoping to go 2 in a row here. Because he has won in the University of Alabama colors at Daytona. Just wants to do it in Alabama itself. Along with my oh my goodness. Sadler was able to steal the lead from Craven. It looks like Jimmy Spencer's gonna show up. Is the middle pack gonna fall apart like it did yesterday? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna hope it doesn't. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Would actually be exciting. Whoa! Oh no, this is gonna be a bad spin. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Probably one of the most questionable moves done by the 16-year-old hedgehog. Oh no! And another crash. Just as we started a lap after that one. We were running back to the line. This is gonna allow alright. Jimmy Spencer got his opportunity. Alright. I wonder if Jimmy Spencer can catch up in 11 laps. We're getting very close to 10 to go. And the John Deere 266. I don't think the O2 brought their Dale Earnhardt Incorporated chassis here. Just one they built and bought from another team. Well, the only viable option at the moment is the bottom lane. Yo Jr. wanted to slide in right behind Shepard, but he was a little too scared of helping him, so he moved up. Just got loose there, heading towards the top, and then ended up just almost wrecking. There he goes. Dale Sr. is leading a lot of laps. Dale Jr.'s actually moved to the bottom, just as soon as Sr. moved to the top. Kevin LePage cannot jump in. Yeah, this is looking like a really great day for Hideo Fukuyama over here. He's got a pretty fast car behind him, pushing him. He's on the bottom, which looks to be the viable line right now, so looks like he just gave it all up. Alright, Morgan Shepherd will give Ricky Craven a shove. This is definitely turning into a race I was not expecting. Cooper decides to join the fastest Ford up at the top. Wonder if he'll bail or no. He doesn't bail. He's still holding on. No, he moves to the top to get a push from Earnhardt as Earnhardt goes down to the middle. I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows LePage is there, so that's why. Alright, it looks like 66 almost just gave up on the middle. Okay, now he's fully committed to giving up the middle. Almost 6 to go of the John Deere 266. Alright, 6 to go. Morgan Shepherd made the pass. We haven't talked about him all day, other than the one time he crashed one of his cars and led a lap. Williams looking to go 2 in a row. Wonder if the top lane's going to be seen as viable by the end. There's possibly just going to be a big one that takes out the entire top lane, so it's not the most likely option. Dale Earnhardt Jr. We haven't seen him win in a bit, so it would be nice to see him win at Talladega. And well, Shepard decides to hold off Craven there. As Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to go for the lead. And by the way, all bets are off. If you're wrecked, you're out. Oh, just as I say that, we almost have a wreck. Just as I say we almost had a wreck, we have a car spinning. Elliott Sadler over 1.5 and on his roof. And Kevin Grubb spins out in the infield. Well, Sadler stays done. I'm pretty sure from the shock, Dale Jr. just moved up. Opening the door for Terry Labonte. That was terrifying. Just witnessed that all ahead of him. All just ahead of him. He was luckily able to stop and avoid any damage, which was his main goal for this race. He still damaged a few cars, but I'm pretty sure he did less than most of the drivers. Damaged less than most. I mean, it's been a while since Terry Labonte has won. It would certainly be a great story to tell. To prove that he can win on other tracks that aren't short tracks without a proper setup. Alright. Oh, Sonic wants to be a hero, but he ends up just wrecking more cars that don't deserve it. Craven's destroyed. Shepard's destroyed. As Jimmy Spencer takes the lead. Yeah, there's no way Sonic can win with 2 to go. The only good thing that wreck did was having the Pages race. So I'm pretty sure fans are happy about that. They just wish no one else had to be involved. Oh! Oh no! Dale Jr.'s in the wall! Has Koopa finally lost it? No, he hasn't. Not yet. He looks to be saving it. Koopa's flipped over. It's over for him. Kevin Grubb is also stopped on the racetrack on the final lap. I don't know if there's going to be a finishing grid. Ricky Craven's going to be signing autographs in the infield now. Koopa's one job, and he couldn't do it, was to save his equipment. And he ended up wrecking on the final lap. But this will mean that it looks like Armani Williams will be the first driver without having to edit anything to force a win. The first driver to win 2 races in a row, I believe. But, oh no, he won't. It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be close. Williams got him. And Jimmy Spencer gets his car totaled. A disaster of a race. But this basically has locked up the championship for him. But I guess we'll see when we come back here in a week. I know. It's a John Deere 266.